Christie and McGraw Millhaven have in common?
Both are from the Northeast.
Yes, but more
Something
importantly,
else.
what else?
Involving
We both
baseball.
caught foul balls at Cardinal Met games.
That's right. You did it with more style.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
did it with more
Thank
style.
you. But pound per pound, we are the best when it comes to catching foul balls. No.
I love that dive over the edge of the
I
bank.
mean, I plucked it out of thin air.
Yeah.
Yes, it was wonderful.
It ricocheted, and he grabbed it.
I waited till it stopped rolling, and I picked it up. That's exactly how it happened. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. What are we hearing about rates?
Rates are steady, slowly inching up. There's a lot of pressure to try to raise them,
Right.
but for some reason they're staying a little bit low. So I still think that opportunity and to be able to refinance at the better rates is still there.
You wanted me to ask you about consolidation loans and things like that.
Right. What we're seeing in the first quarter and the second quarter of 2017 is because of these rate increases that the Federal Reserve is issuing.
Right.
You're seeing credit card because the first actual increase of any type of medium, a financial medium, is credit cards.
Okay.
And so those credit card rates are starting to come up. So we're seeing a lot more people all of a sudden charging up those cards and owing a lot more. So
Right.
we're having a huge influx of people who want to consolidate their debts because they know it's coming. And home equity lines, if you have a home equity line, that rate is directly connected to the Federal Reserve increasing those interest rates. So before you were enjoying 3%, 4%, but those are variable rates, they're not fixed, and all of a sudden you're seeing these home equity lines of credit increase, and you're never going to get those paid down unless you consolidate.
So what does Stuart do for us?
Stuart goes ahead with the bagel loan, of course.
Yes.
If you're borrowing more than $150,000, we'll consolidate your first mortgage and your HELOC or your other credit card debt, give you a payment that's more affordable, sometimes even reduce the term. We had a customer come in, and they had 27 years left on the loan. We consolidated their debt with their credit cards. Their total payment was 50% of what their total payment was now. So after we consolidated that, their payment was $1,500, where they were paying $3,000.
Right.
They went from 27 years left on the loan to 20 years. So not only did they consolidate the debt, get a tax deduction on the interest, which is not, credit card interest is
Right.
not tax deductible,
Right.
but they reduced their term from 27 years to 20 years. They saved, we calculated, over $120,000 in interest.
How much did you charge them to do that?
Zero.
Zero.
Bagel loan.
The
Zero.
bagel loan. They must love you now.
Well, they're still trying to figure out how we did it.
They like you more than I like you because you didn't do that for me. But all right, but as a quick, you sort of glossed over it. Credit card debt and credit card interest is not tax deductible.
Right.
But if you consolidate it into your home, then that's interest on your home. That is tax deductible.
Right. So not only do you go away from a fluctuating rate that's rising, which are the credit card rates, not only are you no longer going to pay the 10, 15, 20, we saw even a 28%
Right.
rate on those credit cards,
Right.
but the interest is tax deductible.
Credit cards kill you.
They do.
They just kill you.
And the average turnaround time in order to pay off a credit card, if you make the minimum payment, take a guess.
10, 12.
24 years.
Yeah, I believe it. So someone's listening to this saying, yeah, Stuart, sure, no fees. I don't believe you. What would you tell that person?
Well, we have many testimonials on our website, and we're going to give it to you in writing. So it's there in black and white, and we close just like we say it's going to close. I've even had loan officers from other mortgage companies come to us to do the refinance. happened yesterday.
What's if somebody already has a lending statement from another mortgage broker?
They can go ahead and email it to us. We actually had that quite happen often last time we talked about it when I was on the show.
Right.
They email it to us. We were 0.25% better on the rate on a purchase with no fees. The other institution was 0.25% higher with almost $3,000 in fees.
Stuart at Stuart's American Mortgage, 314-324-4440. If you don't believe him, call him. He'll show you. And you have to suffer through a couple of bad jokes. But outside of that, you'll take care of them. Right?
What can I tell you?
That's the cost of doing the business, a couple of bad jokes. Stuart Rosenblum, 314-324-4440 or stewartsamc.com. Mortgages and More is on when on the weekends?
9 a.m. Sunday, we talk about purchases. We talk about all different quirky ways you can get things done.
You talk about mortgages and more.
That's right.
Thanks. 8:30.